Have you ever had trouble hearing the cantor singing in synagogue? That was the problem the Tzomet Institute thought of when they invented a microphone and speaker permitted for use on the Sabbath.
The microphone is a little bit slower to be accepted because sound systems in synagogues have become one of the main things that in the past that people differentiated Orthodox Judaism from conservative and Reform Judaism. But slowly but surely this gut reaction, the microphones can't be used, is changing, and it's already used in about 20 synagogues, Orthodox synagogues in the United States.
The Tzomet Institute, based in the Alon Shvut settlement of the Gush Block, creates or modifies products that merge the principles of Jewish law with modern-day life.
We adapt things for use. For example, an electric wheelchair, we adapt an existing wheelchair. We don't have our own wheelchair. Or over here we have microwave ovens that we're adapting for use to heat food for sick people in Israeli hospitals on Shabbat.
Like similar lamps that have been sold for many years, Tzomet created a lamp containing a cylinder that can cover or uncover the low-heat halogen light bulb, thereby simulating turning on or off a light without breaking any of the rules of Sabbath.
This product is called Orly, Light for Me. It's a light that can be used on the Sabbath. Usually on the Sabbath we're not allowed to turn on and off lights, but with this light, because all we do is swivel around the silicone cover, we're able to create total darkness, and then if we want to change a baby's diaper or read or get dressed, we're allowed to turn it open and open the light.
The spectrum of Tzomet's products goes way beyond personal use. They have invented many solutions for hospitals and security needs. It is their metal detector that sits at the entrance of the kotel and was built in a way to minimize the breaking of Sabbath laws. However, products like the metal detector and a special pen whose ink disappears after a few days are only allowed to be used in a circumstance relating to securing someone's life, like in a hospital or a security check, and are still prohibited for use in regular situations.
And in the case of great need for save someone's life or security, when we just want to limit the amount of desecrating the Sabbath, because Sabbath is so important to us that when we are forced to desecrate it, we want to do it as little as possible. So we do it in a way that when we write, the ink will disappear after the Sabbath. So I can write whatever I want. Shalom. And then after a few days, this ink will evaporate just like the juice will dry and disappear and be like it never existed. So what we do recommend is that after Shabbat, if people wrote down important medical documents or security documents, they can photocopy it and save it for use after the Sabbath.
While the mic and speaker have yet to receive approval by many rabbis, the metal detector was approved by even the strict Haredi sect, Eda Haredit. Tzomet also came up with a Sabbath-appropriate version of the metal detecting wand.
And once again, on the weekday, you would turn this on and off so the batteries wouldn't die, because we're not allowed to turn it on and off on the Sabbath. We have it plugged in all of the Sabbath. Usually this would just buzz when it finds some metal. This one is vibrating a very little bit. I can feel the vibrations. When it comes into contact with metal, it vibrates much more. All we're doing is modulating the existing current. We're not creating anything new. We're not building any circuits, and obviously there's no fire.
To come up with the products, engineers from top schools worked together with a team of rabbis who supervised the aspects relating to Jewish law.
Look, I don't think that God wanted people to suffer on Shabbat. He wanted people to enjoy Shabbat. V'kartam l'Shabbat oneg. You're supposed to enjoy the Sabbath. So what we're allowed to do. Making Shabbat too easy because now you can read or change a baby's diaper doesn't seem to be something that really changes the nature of Shabbat at all.
Benjamin Spear reporting for the Jerusalem Post, Jpost TV.